Hi, my name is Chris Russell, and I would like to share with you what to do in your first 7 days in ACN. Step number 1 is to sign up to become an independent business owner, an IBO. That's step number 1. Step number 2 then is to meet with your sponsor in order to launch your business. So sign up and then launch your business, and I highly recommend that you meet with whoever it is that's sponsoring you, and they can walk you through the setup process to make sure you know where to go with it. Step number 3 then is to launch your website. Once you get into your back office, there's an area of where to set up your website. So get in there, set that up. You can come up with your own URL that is either your name or it's associated with your business name that you want to come up with, but make sure you get your website set up for your online store. Step number 4 then is to get accredited for energy services. Because of federal regulations, we have to make sure that we go through a certification process to do that. It's very simple. You basically read a few things. It'll take just a few minutes. It's in your back office area. There's documents you can read over, but make sure you take the test that gets you accredited for being able to sell energy services. Step number 5 then is to transfer all of your bills that you possibly can that you have over to the ACN providers. In other words, set up your own energy for your home to go through Zoom Energy. Set up your own cell phone service to go through Flash Wireless. Set up home security or satellite TV or whatever it might be. Get all these services that you possibly can yourself, transfer all those over to the ACN providers. And that's because this will allow you to start building up points that allow you to get paid quickly. So you want to do this within the first 24 hours. You want to get set up with all of your utilities and bills through ACN. Step number 6 is that you want to schedule your first PBR. That's a private business reception. You want to put it on the calendar when you are going to be doing your meeting, and I recommend that you do this within 7 days, that you actually have the meeting in your home within the first 7 days that you're in the business. Step number 7 is to make a list of the top 100 people that you know that might be a good fit for the business. Now, in a day of Facebook and social media, coming up with a list of 100 people is very, very simple. So I would recommend go through your Facebook friend. How many of these people do you think might be interested in this type of an opportunity? Start building a list on paper of at least 100 people. Another thing you can do is go through your address book in your phone and start writing down names of people that might be a good fit for the business. Step number 8, once you have your list of at least 100 people, then come up with at least 80 of them to begin inviting to that PBR, that private business reception that you've scheduled. Invite at least 80 of them. Research has shown that most people need to hear about an event at least 4 times in order for it to be top of mind before they realize this is something they should probably consider going to. So I recommend that you set up a Facebook event. I recommend that you send out emails. I recommend that you send out text messages. I recommend, and then the most important thing, that you make phone calls, that you call all 80 people and make sure you pack out your house for that private business reception. One of the keys to this is that you don't give too much information. And the reason for that is people will begin to prejudge it based on some other experience that they've had that does not equate to this experience, but they think they know. So if you start trying to explain it, it can really mess up the whole system. And so if you leave a little bit of mystery there, that is the best approach, just to pique their interest. Let them know you've stumbled across this new way to earn money that's a huge idea, and it's going to be a huge part of your life, and you're excited to let them be a part of it. And then step number 9 is to host the private business reception in your home. And your sponsor can definitely help you with that. All you have to do is open your home and let the leadership of ACN come in, and they can run it for you. They will come in and they will run that private business reception. You just show up and you provide a TV to show the video, and your leadership your sponsor and others in your upline, they can help you have a successful private business reception. So those are the things you must do in your first week if you want to be successful in this business. Sign up, launch your business with your sponsor, set up your website, get accredited for energy, transfer all of your bills over to the ACN providers, schedule your first private business reception, make a list of your top 100 connections, invite at least 80 of them to your private business reception, and then host your private business reception. This is your first week in ACN. Go make some money.